A very good afternoon to you and welcome to today's edition of the Lunchtime News. I'm Nadim Majid. As always, we start off with a look at your headlines this afternoon. A protest march over the resolution in Geneva disrupts traffic down Bada Lokamauta in Colombo. Parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa says that if everyone acts together as a nation, any international challenge can be defeated. And in international news, Iraq may reactivate long-idle pipelines to get its oil to world markets. On to those stories in detail. A protest march is currently underway down Bada Lokamauta in Colombo over the human rights allegations levelled against Sri Lanka. Traffic in the area has been disrupted owing to the protest march. Now, the protest commenced from Campbell Place in Boralla this morning. The protesters were marching towards the British High Commission in Colombo to hand over a letter. The march has concluded as of now. In other local news, Parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa says that if everyone acts together as a nation, any international challenge can be defeated. The parliamentarian expressed this view at an event in Galle yesterday.
A children's park constructed in Habaraduwa, Galle was declared open last evening by Parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa. Deputy Speaker Chandima Weerakkodi also attended the event. Later in the evening, the UPFA party office in Habaraduwa was also declared open by Parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa.
Our friendship does not prevail in the way foreign nations look at Sri Lanka. This is because we are a nation that understands humanity. We will never forget the assistance rendered to Sri Lanka by the international community. However, we should band together as Sri Lankans against the Western imperialists and international terrorists. We should band together as Sri Lankans. No matter what the international stance is, if we stick together as Sri Lankans, any foreign conspiracy against the country can be defeated.
On a more somber note, veteran actor and singer Anton Jude passed away last night. Anton Jude was 52 years old at the time of his demise.
Anton Jude was rushed to the Ragama hospital last night following a heart attack while he was returning from a movie set in Kandy. He passed away at around midnight. Anton Jude Gomes was born on the 28th of November 1960. He was a talented actor in stage dramas and teledramas and also contributed to the movie industry. Sikru Hate and One Shot One are a few movies he played a part in. The body of Anton Jude will be placed at his residence, Walawatta, down Sri Dharma Rama Road in Ratmalana.
He will be sorely missed. In other local news, the Election Secretariat says that they have received around 150,000 letters regarding multiple registrations in the electoral list.
Incidentally, the time period granted for correcting multiple registrations in the electoral list expires today. Additional Commissioner of Elections RMAL Watnayaga said that speedy measures have been taken to address the issue. He added that more than 200,000 persons who have registered in multiple districts have been identified in the 2011 electoral list. Watnayaga noted that action will be taken against those who do not respond to amending multiple registrations. Speaking further, he noted that political party representatives will be notified today about the measures taken in this regard. He stated that a special discussion will also take place under the patronage of the Commission of Elections.
Meanwhile, the epidemiology unit notes that mumps is spreading in a number of areas in the Polonnaruwa district. The director of the unit, Dr. Paba Paliyawardena, stated that patients with mumps have been reported from several health divisions in the Polonnaruwa district, including Tamankaduwa. Dr. Paliyawardena said that the outbreak of mumps in the Kalutara district has been brought under control.
The director of the epidemiology unit of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Paba Paliyawardena, noted that containment teams and vaccines have been sent to the Kalutara and Demaragoda areas where mumps cases were reported. Under this initiative, the MMR vaccine was given to 400 workers of a factory in the Bombola area in Kalutara who had contracted mumps. Dr. Paliyavaran noted that the spread of the disease can be controlled by isolating those who have contracted the disease.
2 persons were injured in a motor accident opposite the Dambulla Electricity Board office this morning. The accident occurred when an SLTB bus toppled onto a motorbike.
The accident took place at 9 this morning when a bus belonging to the Kantale depot flying from Colombo to Kantale toppled over. The police noted that 2 persons riding on a motorbike were injured when the bus toppled onto them. They have been admitted to the Dambulla Base Hospital for treatment. A correspondent noted that owing to the accident, traffic along the road was at a standstill for over an hour.
Now, on the 13th of this month, News First revealed the inconvenience caused to an individual who was forced to repeatedly visit the Timbirigasyaya Divisional Secretariat to amend a birth certificate. Subsequent to the revelation made by News First, measures have been taken to amend the said birth certificate.
I made many visits to the Timbirigasyaya Registrar's office over a period of 7 months and 10 days. I couldn't correct the mistake made. After the Sirasa media arrived and inquired about this, I was able to get the corrected birth certificate of my child the very next day. The matter which I could not get done for 7 months was done after the Divisional Secretariat intervened. The very next day, I got 3 copies of the birth certificate. I wish to thank Sirasa for this great service.
Looks like a very inspirational movie. And on that note, we wrap up this afternoon's edition of the Lunchtime News. I'm Nadim Majid. It's been an absolute pleasure having you with me. Join us again at 1:55 for the facts and the figures on the latest headline-making news, as you can find only here on News First.